Hey y'all, Sarah and Cody from All in a Row Gardening back again. Got another unboxing day from Amazon Prime Day.
We literally did the other one a few minutes ago, but they're going to be spread out.
You make it an hour long, nobody's going to want to watch you. So we decided to break it up into two pieces. So, gonna open up a couple more boxes here because we went overboard.
Here's part of the box. Here's some more. How long do you want it, honey?
That long.
Alright. So
it takes both our laps for this one.
Yeah. Alright. So
this is going to be the Barina LED grow light. It's 4-foot T8 indoor grow lights.
I'm going to need it back down here.
Yeah.
Sorry, this unboxing is going to take a second.
There you go.
Yep. What? I can't see the tape on this one.
Now, this is going to go on...
Oh my Jesus.
We've got a rack set up out on our porch that is going to be specifically next year for herbs and flowers because we got a lot of requests for that type of thing this past year.
I have been taped.
At least it was tape and not a cut this time.
Alright, so like she was saying, the request for herbs, flowers, and plants. Oh my. Well, this is fancier than I expected. And do you want to tell them how much we paid for this?
This is a set of 6, and we paid $82 after everything was said and done.
These are set into dual light systems, it looks like. Okay. So, let's get them out. They're going to come out on my side.
So
it smells a little funny in here.
It smells a little funny in here. It did come, just to show you before we really get into the lights, with a couple of reflector plates for each light so that you can shine them in the direction that you want to. There's also plugs in here, zip ties for attaching them.
Very, very well packaged. And
absolutely.
This was a Prime deal, so they're probably more normally, but I've seen comparisons on these versus shop lights that still get the full spectrum. We opted for the daylight, I believe.
Yes.
Which I still think is going to wind up being a slight pink yellowish color.
Could have gone with the all pink full spectrum, but this gives the same effect without, you know, our porch turning into what looks like a disco. So,
or maybe doing some things we shouldn't be doing illegally. So,
and the last thing I need is officers showing up at my door asking me what I'm doing.
That's right. Alright, so let's get this. Can you get the plastic wrap off? I don't have fingernails. There we go. I'm loose.
Never mind.
Alright, so I see what we got going on here. So this one's going to be a little bit more extensive. So they come in singles. It looked like they were packed in doubles. So we got 6.
And they are...
It looks like there should be cords for daisy chaining.
4-foot lights.
And there's 6. I can, like, see there's 2 more. I'm not sure.
They are a plastic housing with a metal backing.
Did you show the ports?
I have not.
Alright, so there is a right there. Alright, and it is just like that there. So, and it looks like it came with the equipment to daisy chain it all.
It does. So these are only 42 watts a piece, so they're not going to be super strong, but 2 per shelf should do us pretty well, at least to start off, and then...
Even 1 will probably do you pretty solid if you're doing something like microgreens or just starting seedlings. And then if you're trying to continuously keep growing, you're going to want to move up to 2 lights per shelf.
I'm going to try to turn one of these bad boys on.
Well, this is, all right. So here we go. It comes with 3 plugs with an on-off switch. So I'm pretty sure these are going to be full bore or no bore. Make sure you got it right in.
We'll find out.
Yep. And then let's daisy chain it to a second one. And see what happens. Oh, yep, it's pink.
It's light. And it is very bright.
Alright, so just to give you an idea how these things work. You'll pop that in there for me?
Yep.
Thank you.
Pretty simple. It just plugs right into the end of the other one. Hard to get it mixed up.
Something's rattling around somewhere.
Alright.
See if they both come on. Bingo, bango. Both
now
lights.
we both have lightsabers.
Wow. Alright, turn them on. Jesus Christ. Alright, so these are more than functional.
Now that we're both blind, those should be good for setting up on our rack. And once we get them all set up, we'll certainly do an update video showing you what they look like all assembled and giving you kind of a after they've been used for a little while review to let you know how well they really work.
Okay, so there was one thing I wanted to explain about this. Alright, so the plugs on both ends fit the piece that comes from the power cable, but then you can daisy chain the other end to the next one and the next one and the next one, just keep it running.
That way you're only using 1 plug instead of 6.
Right. So these are nice. For how much?
$82 for all of them on Prime Day.
Okay, let's see what else is in this little bad boy. Got some clips of some sort. They don't feel really high-end.
But they would be good for if you're going to be hanging these lights, because you can clip onto the back and they've got little loops that you can hang through. So I can see the benefit there.
Some sticky stuff.
These things never really work all that great.
Brackets. I think that's daisy chain holding brackets, maybe.
More than likely.
And there's a whole bunch of them. They definitely give you a lot to work with hanging.
There's tons of zip ties in here as well for just straight zip tying them to the racks, which is probably what we're going to end up doing.
This right here, out of everything we've gotten so far, this is a winner right off the get-go.
Right off the get-go, I would say this is definitely
And that's
a winner.
not including the rails that came, which, can I get one of them?
They're attached in the center.
They're attached
So
in the
just slide
center.
one out.
Well, alright, so here's the rails. Obviously they're going to reflect light. That's what they're for, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Now we'll just slide that one in. Man, what a package for that price.
And very well packaged, very well put together. I look forward to seeing these up and actually in use, and seeing how well they do for our plants.
And they're pink.
They have a little bit of a pink tinge to them, even though I went with daylight, but at least
you didn't get the pink or the blurple. That's what they call it. It's supposed to be blue purple. It's for other activities. But this,
we're not having the red light special out on the porch.
no, maybe a couple of Bud Lights or something, but that's about it. These clips are about the only thing that I disagree with, because they feel like I don't know if they're metal or not. They almost feel like plastic.
They're metal, but they're
Very
very thin
thin
metal.
But it comes with a full loaded setup here.
And these lights are really so lightweight that they probably don't need much more than the thin metal.
Yeah, because you put it on your rack like that, and then you set one in. If you want 2 per rack, you space them out evenly, obviously. These are nice. I like them.
All right.
And they give you all the stuff to set it up. So You ain't got to worry about extra costs on that.
That's definitely a win from Purina so far.
And the only thing you're going to have to worry about with that is, you know, make sure turn them off when you go to bed, or get a timer for your plug to automatically set them off.
There's so many timers available nowadays.
Yeah.
You can do the old school ones where you actually set the pins in the timer, or they even have digital ones now that you just set a digital clock basically, and it turns on and off automatically for you. We've got already here at the house some of those old school ones that have the pins in them that you set the time you want it to go on and off. We usually use them for Christmas lights, but you can use them now.
So, my lovely wife, what is the one thing that you need to go with the grow light?
Heat mat.
That's right.
See, I have learned some things. So we actually already have one of these outside already, but it was a decent price, so we went ahead and picked up another one. This is from BN Link. Once again, we're not sponsored. None of this stuff was given to us. We just really have an Amazon problem and spend way too much money sometimes.
It's basically to expand.
So this is a nice big heat mat for seedlings.
I love the fresh smell of pool lining.
Yes, it does smell
like a pool liner.
Like a pool liner. But this is 48 inches by 20.75 inches.
All right. So, and it gives you a bunch of information on it as well that tells you kind of where you can go with how long with the heat mat it'll work. Would not recommend these for outdoors. This is more for indoor growing along with the grow light. Unless you've got insanely bright lights in your house.
Yep. And now this one, like I said, we already have one that's pretty much identical to this. So,
two.
Oh, we do have two now?
Yeah.
I can't keep track
This is
anymore.
number 3.
It does also come with a thermostat, which basically you plug the heat mat itself into the thermostat, and then the thermostat into your plug. And this is going to allow you to control your temperature of your heat mat a lot better.
And these aren't terribly expensive.
No, this one...
Consider it similar to a radiator, except slightly more advanced.
Mm-hmm. This one was on a Prime deal. We got it for $41 and some change.
But it covers a lot of area. And boy, that cord.
And boy, that cord.
Here, let me get the zip tie.
It's like one of those old school computer cords that's super thick and super hard to move. Alright. But
So,
basically, when you plug it in, you can control... Get a little closer, if I can.
I'll just hold this up in the background.
You can control...
Ooh, the light's not happy with you.
the temperature by moving it up or down. Let me turn my light off here.
There we go.
So you can move this up or down to control the temperature. It will not automatically go up. It will take some time to see this number go up here. So if you press this button like crazy and you don't see that number going up, don't be surprised.
Give it some time.
Give it some time. It will start to go up because this is going to be showing you the actual temperature that it is. So then you can also move it down. You can set it to particular heating level.
Yeah, because the difference in the growing temperature for lettuce versus like Trinidad scorpion peppers is huge.
All right.
All right, we good with that?
Yep.
And now for the
back
fun.
on here.
Okay.
Move y'all back a little bit.
You want to unplug me?
All right. There we are.
All right. I'll set this up later. Hello. It smells just like a pool liner. Man, I only had a pool once in my life. For like a year. I used it like 3 times.
All right.
Now is the coup de grace.
We made one major big purchase this Prime Day, and it is safe to say Cody may actually drool on it when it comes out of the box. If that happens, I apologize in advance.
And donate $5.
It's a very real possibility that that's going to happen.
No. Ah, yes. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Well, at least me.
Last year we invested in a very nice grow light to start off this season. We went with a Spider Farmer light. He did all his research and really went to town on figuring out exactly which light that he wanted. Well, this year for Prime Day, the new version of the light that we have already was on sale.
It's very well packaged, I'll tell you that much. They're going to make me work for it. Okay, so the reason why I said, hey, let's go ahead and invest in this is the amount of space we're trying to cover. 2 of them will cover a lot of that. And the fact that it has all sorts of functionality and it can be daisy chained, it just makes life easier. So let's break into this bad boy.
We're all for life easier around here.
Oh boy. Okay.
Alright, so this is very well packaged so far.
Okay, and as it says on the box, fragile. Well packed, and it should be styrofoam inside and everything like that. These things are not cheap.
No. This is, just to give you a little bit of information, this is the Spider Farmer SF2000. It is the new 2022 version of that. It uses Samsung diodes. It has a new layout on those that's supposed to give us even better coverage, even farther out to the edges of the light.
And it has what type of, what's it called? I can't remember it. I'm too busy trying not to cut my leg off. Oh, they tape it really well too.
So
it's the what is
the LM301B diodes from Samsung.
No,
they're supposed to be the best available.
I'm talking about the unit that powers it. It's been taped again. The taping is real. Have some.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
I feel so privileged. I got tape. Alright. We have an end.
It's got the Meanwell. That's what it is. The Meanwell unit that powers it. And that's pretty much top of the line. And this thing is large.
Yes.
This might be bigger than the other one.
Comes with a very nice user manual. Has all sorts of information in it.
You can knock somebody out with the
languages.
cardboard corners. Just joking. So these, it's very well packed all around.
As you can tell, even has the styrofoam attached to the box.
Oh, it's so much different. It does say danger high voltage though. Oh my god, this thing is amazing. Lots of accessories to hang it and everything else, and it's got a daisy chain cord in it.
Mm-hmm. This is his newest baby.
Oh yeah.
So it's a very nice thin profile light.
It's stainless up here. It's got the awesome logo on it. And it
Also has, I'm not sure if y'all can see that very well, it has not only the on-off ports, but it also has a dial so that we can dim or brighten it depending on what we need it for the day.
Okay, so if you're buying this light, you're gonna probably, and this comes with this, but you're gonna want this. And what you do is you screw a hook into the ceiling, you hang it, and this is an adjustable. You can pull on it, well, not from that angle, but you can pull on it here and you can release it and all sorts of stuff and get more length so you can adjust to how high your seedlings are. This is not the Lamborghini of grow lights, but it's
for
really
what
close.
we're able to do here in our home with the...
We wouldn't call this the Lamborghini or the Bugatti or the Ferrari, but I'd call it the Corvette Z06.
Yeah,
Something
I'd say
like
that's
that.
accurate.
All right, have you shown the...
I showed the...
all the stuff? Whoops! All right, not straight at the camera, though.
All right.
Okay. Nope. I dropped my hook.
I'm just going to hold this while he turns
Great
this
idea.
on so that we don't actually blind you because, yes,
Okay.
it's like daylight.
All right. So, you've got your multiple channels, one's in, one's out. You've got your on-off button. Boom, boom. And then you've got your dimmer switch. Okay, so right now I'm in the on position. Well, that's just full blast for off. That's extension. I don't know what that is. But anyways, at nighttime, you can boop, turn it off, or you can just on, off. So that's basically max full, it seems like. But you can go like this, and then slowly get hot. This thing does not get very hot. But as you can see, you're not going to have problems growing anything.
No.
And this is a monstrosity of
It's
a
daylight level,
brick
y'all.
on
I'm
top of this.
serious. And it does get heavy after a little while of holding it up like that.
And it's got 4 spots. One here, one here, one here, and one here for you to hang it. And that's what the 2 hooks that come with it work with. And this one's a little fancier than the one we have out there, as it's got 2.
It does.
And it's longer. So this is a
Once again, a Spider Farmer.
SF2000.
Not sponsored by them, but we'd love to be.
Please send us some. I need like 3 more.
All right.
Unplug me.
So,
Wow. This thing is awesome. I'm sleeping with it tonight.
apparently he's sleeping on the porch tonight.
Okay, if you say so.
So, got one more little bonus for you. This did not come from Amazon. This came from a new seed company that we're going to try out for next year. But also very well packaged seeds that came in.
What company is this?
This is Pine Tree Garden Seeds.
Okay.
They are all non-GMO.
Oh, no way. I see the front one.
And he's already very excited.
Yes, I am.
He begged for this one. For me to find this one, no matter what.
And you got 2 packs? How many
2
seeds?
of them.
It doesn't say how many seeds.
I believe it's 10 to 15 seeds per pack. But they are... It's an ornamental pepper for next year.
It's still edible. All peppers are edible.
But it's the black pearl hot pepper.
I'm pretty sure all peppers are edible.
So this one's going to be really cool because it's a black plant. And then the
Purplish black plant with purplish black.
pearl-like peppers that actually turn red as they ripen.
Yes.
So that's going to be really cool.
Oh,
looking.
5 seeds per pack.
All right. Also got some new flowers coming up this year. None of these have any sort of pictures on them, so I can't show you anything about them. But I can give you a little hint that we're going to try some new types of sunflowers, some dahlias, Also got some, let's see, Nasturtium,
What is?
Rudbeckia,
I don't know what that is.
pretty flowers.
They're well.
Also got garlic chives,
That's more for my
cabbage,
father.
and cauliflower. So those are going to be some experiments for us coming up. The cabbage and cauliflower, I'm going to see if he'll plant for me this fall. As an experiment, see if they'll work.
My precious.
All right, y'all. So that kind of wraps it up for us tonight. Thanks for sticking with us through all this unboxing. As we get everything set up, we'll obviously get you some updates and give you some reviews on all these things that we now get to turn around and play with. And he's going to go, you know, curl up in a ball with his Spider Farmer lamp and his pepper seeds. And I may never see him again. At least not till next year.
No hablo inglés.
All right. Check us out on Facebook at All in a Row. Like, subscribe. Any questions, pop them down in the comments. Any
Absolutely.
comments, pop them down in the comments.
Yeah, if you know of a grow light or certain seeds that just really work well under grow lights on heat mats, things like that that are tasty, pretty, or other people might love, because obviously not all these are for us. There's no way, considering we have about how many seed packets?
Way more than we should.
Couple hundred.
Check out our video on Don't Overdo It.
Yeah, don't overdo it.
We're really bad about that. We definitely overdo it. But anyways, like I said, check back with us and come see us again, and we'll be back with some more updates.
I got some holes to drill.
I'm going to let him get to it. Good night, y'all.
Bye-bye.